Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here, and I'd like to welcome all of you, new subscribers and old subscribers too. Your support is very much appreciated. This is recap number 3 this week in Superstar Baseball Season 23. Well, it was a long day today. We had 6 games. Then following the games, our 10-game, what's called our 10-game free agent signing period started. We have a provision after 10 games, owners can, if they want, sign a free agent to their club to help bolster their rosters. And we've been in the process of doing that. So let's get on with the games. I can't give you all of the stuff on who was signed or not, but let's get on to the games. Today's opening featured teams owned by Mike, sister teams, that's what we call them when an owner owns both teams. And in that game, Sammy Sosa hit a 3-run homer for the LA Dodgers, but it wasn't enough, as George Bradley pitched a complete game for the New York Yankees, with the offense coming from Jimmy Fox, who hit a 2-run home run, and Frankie Frisch, who drove in 2 RBIs. So that's a big win for the Yankees. Dodgers are in a little bit of trouble again. They're falling. But the Dodgers are going to get Big Sam Thompson back after a 1-game injury. Next game, George Bradley got the win and Kevin Brown the loss. I don't know why Kevin Brown doesn't work out too well. He's got a good card, but it doesn't seem to work for him. I drafted him a couple years ago, and it didn't work for me either. So the Dodgers are now 3-7, and the Yankees are 4-6. At 4-6 is not too far off the lead, and so they've got a long way to go. We got 20 games left in the season. Game 2, Jim Bunning took the mound for Milwaukee, and Rube Foster for Boston. Boston got on the board in the first when Willie McCovey drove in 2 runs with a double. It was Willie's first game as a Red Sox after being traded from the Chicago White Sox. So the game was in Boston, so he made a good impression on the fans there. Then the Brewers got 2 in the third when their pitcher, Jim Bunning, hit a 2-run homer. They then scored 1 in each of the 5th and 6th innings to go up 4-2. Then Willie McCovey topped his day off with a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 8th to put his new team up 5-4. Boston then shut down Milwaukee in the 9th and got a 5-4 victory. Tom Bergmeyer got the win, and Rob Nen got the loss. Milwaukee is now 6-4, and my Boston Red Sox are 5-5, so they've worked their way back up to 500, which is good. Let's keep on going that way. Game 3 saw my team, the defending champion Atlanta Braves, go into Chicago to face the White Sox. And Atlanta was doing well. It was ahead 3-0 until the 6th inning when the power of the White Sox took over. Jason Giambi, the other part of the Willie McCovey trade, hit a home run in front of his hometown fans for the first time. Joe Kelly added another for the White Sox, and as did Reggie Jackson, whose home run was a pinch hit home run later in the game. Atlanta is getting, and so the final score was Chicago 7, Atlanta 3. Joe McGinnity with the loss, with the win, and Don Sutton with the loss. Atlanta's going to be without Roger Maris for a game who took a little injury during this one. He's their leading RBI hitter for now, so he's going to be missed. But they are getting their starting shortstop back, Luke Appling, who was out for a 1-game injury. So right now Milwaukee's 6-4 and Atlanta's 3-7. Atlanta's goal now is to make the wild card, get the playoffs at the end of 30 games, be the wild card, and then deal with the playoffs as they come. In another sister team game, San Francisco Giants won into the Anaheim Angels. The Giants stranded 14 runners, but they managed to come out on top of the Angels come out on top with a 4-3 win over the Angels. You know, just a lot of singling, hitting and putting here, not a lot of big. Gaylord Perry got the win. Dick Rudolph, the loss. And Lefty Grove recorded a save. The Giants are now 3-7, and the Angels are 6-4. Okay, Pittsburgh paid a visit to Seattle. Pittsburgh was in first place in their division. Seattle was suffering in theirs. But Pittsburgh, really, the players regretted making that trip today, as Jeff Tesreau pitched a complete game shutout for Seattle, and Frank Thomas provided the power. He had 2 home runs and drove in 5 runs as Seattle cruised to a 10-0 thumping of my Pittsburgh Pirates. Seattle did, however, suffer a loss when Denny Lyons was injured, and he'll be out for 2 games. They're getting back one of the best pitchers in the league, Bill Dickey, who was out for 1 game for an injury. Jeff Tesreau got the win, and Gary Peters got the loss. Pittsburgh's now 6-4. Seattle's 3-7. We got about 4 teams that are at 3-7 right now. So here we go. Moving on. Where are we at here? St. Louis. Another sister game. St. Louis visiting the Baltimore Orioles. They got off to a red-hot start, but they had lost 2 of their last 3 games, so finally, maybe they're cooling down, huh? I hope so. Anyway, they went in there hoping to take the number 1 team in baseball down. The game was a back-and-forth affair until the top of the 9th, when St. Louis scored 1 run and came away with a 4-3 victory over the Orioles. The Orioles have now lost 2 in a row. They're acting normal. The Cardinals will get back to, they're happy. They're also going to get back their starting first baseman, Todd Helton, who's been out for 3 games due to injury. Greg Olson recorded a blown save, but he also got the win. Armando Benitez, the loss, and Eric Gagne got a save. St. Louis is now 6-4, and Baltimore is looking a little normal, 7-3. Still the most wins in the league, but they're being taken down a few times in there. So that's the games for today. You like this? Go down there and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Push this Superstar Baseball out into your social media channels. Let's get some more love out there on the internet. If I get time, I'll try to put out a quick one next week to tell you what team signed what player, so that you can try to follow if you like it. So this is SoCal Saber. Thanks for stopping by. And take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.